little bit of time to do a video topic. I personally think that black older women need to avoid women under 35 in the black community. Okay? Frankly, I don't mean no harm, but black women under 35, if they walk on the same sidewalk as me, I'm crossing the street. I'm straight. I'm gonna give like okay, I'm back, y'all. As I was saying, black older women need to avoid women under 35. Stay away from them. Okay? If you're a black older woman, if you're over 40, stay away from women under 35. Cross the street when you see them. I'm gonna explain why, okay? Stay away from them. Don't stand beside them in the line, okay? And I'm going to get into the reason why in a minute before somebody say, "Oh, she a bitter older black woman." And anybody that say I'm bitter and older is because you're one of the people we need to avoid. You're one of the people we need to avoid. Okay? I want to have this discussion because this is why I'm no longer serving the black community on the public anymore. Okay? This ageism that young black women are pushing at older black women is getting way out of control. Everyone wants to talk about the war between the black man and the black woman, but nobody wants to talk about how the young women in they under 30 keep on coming for black women over 40 who's just walking down the street, just doing videos on YouTube and minding their business. I don't know why everybody is giving women under 35, black women under 35, a pass with their ageism. Insulting random older black women on YouTube, giving mean mugs, dirty looks, snickering and funky smirks at us for no reason. Okay, all these women under 35 attacking older women, it's really out of control, y'all. You know, the way people are attacking Holly Berry, when Holly Berry don't even bother nobody. She minds her business. She's a sweet woman. And so many women under 35 is attacking this woman for no reason, all because she wants to be sexy. She's allowed to show cleavage. She's allowed to show some cleavage. She's allowed to wear clothes to show her body figure. These women under 35, they want to chase old men, but get triggered when they think an older woman is chasing young men. I'm finding the younger generation of black women to be narcissistic, covert narcissists. Okay, acting like they're trying to preserve the benefits of their age group, yet they are feasting off the benefits of our age group. They're dating our men. And they're using our men for their money and then telling us we need to be old grandma energy and stay away from their men. Don't attract their men, but they should be able to attract our men and their men. I find that to be narcissistic. Pushing random older women into mommy auntie roles when they're not signing up for it is a way for the younger women to preserve their benefits. Is a way they're gatekeeping whatever benefits they're getting and trying to tell us what we can get at our age. Yet, we can't tell them what they're supposed to get at their age. They don't want to hear our feedback. They don't want to hear our opinions or critique of their life, but they stay giving it to us. They stay telling us what we're supposed to wear, how we're supposed to act, how we're supposed to talk, but they don't want to hear no criticism from us. So I don't want nothing to do with women under 35 that's black. When I go to the white groups, the women under 35 that is white, they don't bother me. They don't come with ageism statements. They don't attack the way I look. They don't call me bitter and auntie in a low vibrational way. I don't have 35-year-old white women calling me auntie. But it's almost like it's wild because The younger black women think they know everybody's age, think they can just talk up a storm about other people's age. They're constantly attacking women over 40, attacking Mary J, attacking Oprah. Oprah don't even know them and calling her old and dried up. And she don't even know them. And if she sued them, they'd be homeless in the street. She could take all their money if she wanted to. Young women don't even have as half the young black women don't even have as much money as Holly Berry and coming for her. She's laughing all the way to the bank with her check. Laughing all the way to the bank. So worried about keeping older women in their age bracket and telling them what their energy should be. Yet you sitting up there can't even pay your bills comfortably in your 30s. Worry about that. Like to all the younger women under 35, worry about your bills and those kids and your child support checks that you need to get. And stop worrying about what older women over 40 are doing or what they're wearing. Why are you wasting your time and energy on that? Like we're not sitting around worried about what you're wearing. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care who you date, who you with. Why are you worried about us? I think the women under 35 are triggered by the fact that so many women over 40 still look good for their age. So they're trying to purposely speak spell work age on them. Purposely trying to get people to bully them. The black community is always talking about being bullied by the white man, but yet you sitting up there bullying older women. Make it make sense, 35-year-old women. You're complaining that the jobs aren't paying you enough, that you had to leave your 9-to-5 job because your white employer was toxic. But you damn sure coming for older black women who don't even know you. You're doing exactly what the slave master doing. If you're bullying random women over 40 who don't know you, you ain't nothing no different than the slave master. I don't care how fine you are at 35. You ain't nothing but a coon, understand? You're a coon. Because older black women know what it's like to they only have a 9-to-5 job and no other options. So I'm sorry if some of them look older than you, but they don't got the internet to pay them while they sit around and just get paid off the internet. I'm sorry if women over 40 look like they're a little cracked and crow's feet in their 40s. I'm sorry that they don't have the internet to just go digging men and go through these dating apps and find a sugar daddy to pay their bills so they can stay looking young forever. You didn't work. These 35-year-old women and under did not work the time period that we did, where all you had was retail jobs and shit like that. And even if you had a degree, you still had to start at the very, very bottom of the place to work your way up. I'm sorry you didn't have to work a 9-to-5 job for 30 years. That you could sit up here and just get rich off YouTube and all these other platforms, just TikTok dance your young ass to the top and preserve your looks. I'm sorry that we didn't have that. We don't owe you an apology for looking old. We didn't have TikTok to dance on to run up the fucking bag while we sit up there and have 9 extra hours out of our day to just sit and look fucking pretty. So if older women who look like they didn't work. What the hell did you think they were doing back in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s? What the hell did you think they was doing? If they look like they've been counting other people's fucking money all the time, old ass money that came through their hands that they had to keep on sending out there, then what the fuck you think they had to do? There was no damn cell phones, free cell phones for every damn body. Or cheap. There was no Obama passing out free cell phones. They didn't have access to every damn man in the world on the internet to get them a man with money. They had to have money to be able to fly to go meet the men that had the money, or they had to go here and meet somebody that will hook them up with a man that had the money so they could sit around and be all fucking non-modern. That's what we had to do. In order for us to be non-modern and not look old, meaning all we got to do is sit around and cook and clean and look cute, we had to be able to find us a man with money, and it was limited in the black community. And we didn't have the dating apps to find them. So stop sitting here and using, the younger women, stop sitting here thinking you could talk shit because you're so privileged. Don't forget how privileged you are. People always want to say, oh, that 90 generation look older. They was 18 looking like they were going on 25. What the fuck you think we were going to look like? We all had to work by 14 years old. By 16 years old, we all had to work. The hell you think they were going to look like? If you had to work at 16 years old, you damn sure would be looking like you're 16 going on 25. These young girls sitting up there, I quit my 9-to-5 job. Oh, wow. You can actually quit your 9-to-5 job? That must be fucking nice. That must be nice that you can just, oh, I don't care about YouTube. I don't care if nobody watch my YouTube. I'm still going to do YouTube. I don't have to work my 9-to-5 job. That must be real nice. You know why you're saying that? Because you can go to any of these dating apps and get you a sugar daddy. You know you can meet infinite amount of men overnight that will pay your bills. At one press of a button, you can do that. You know that. There was no manosphere, red pill, when we were young, where they were just rushing to sign up to make us housewives. Y'all, I told the cold hard truth. We minding our older woman business. We minding our all these older women on here in this neighborhood. They literally don't even say nothing. They just walk to the car to their house, car to their house, car to their house. It's the young women that keep on starting shit in this neighborhood. Keep on starting shit. The women under 40 keep starting shit, going after other people's husbands, going after the older women's husbands. The ones that are under 45, stay going after other women's husbands in this neighborhood. Mine and everybody else's. And talking shit and being all fake, doing fake police calls. Mind your younger woman fucking business. For real. If you're watching and you're a woman under 45, mind your younger woman business. For real. Just go ahead about and take care of your kids. Take care of your little 7 and 12-year-old. Go ahead and do that. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Damn shame how they're attacking Holly Berry. What did Holly Berry do to anybody? This woman literally this woman was cheated on by her husband. Okay? This woman has had men treat her like shit. I'm sorry if it aged her, if it made her waste her years and she just don't want to do it again. She just wants to be happily single and celebrate her beauty. Being 45 don't mean, okay, now it's time to walk around and be a monk and go up in the mountains like you're already 60. A woman in her 40s is not 60, and stop treating them like they are. They're not even 70. Stop telling them that they can't dress sexy. You don't need eggs. You don't need fertile eggs and healthy eggs in your body to celebrate your sexuality. That don't even make no damn sense. That don't even make no damn sense to even require that. Because there is 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds who never had no damn eggs. There's people that's born without ovaries. There's people that's born with ovaries that didn't work. My ovaries wasn't working for many years. Did that mean I needed to go ahead and be a grandma? Was I supposed to go ahead and be act real old because I was 20, 22 with ovaries that wasn't working? Should I have just been carrying somebody's grandma, an old ass auntie? No. Sitting up there, these young girls sitting up there attacking Mary J. and knowing that they wish they would love to have Mary J's body. Sitting up there, can't hold a flame to the body of Mary J. With her thick booty and her small waist, her flat waist. She still has a flat waist. She's literally in her 50s. And sitting up there want to attack her. That's why she just triggered. That's why Mary J keeps saying, shut the fuck up, bitch. Because she knows she has it going on with her body. So she finds that people, she ain't got time for covert jealous energy, younger women disrespecting her. That woman maintained that body over 25 years. She deserves not to be called grandma. She deserves not to be called somebody's old ass auntie. Y'all. It ain't nothing but featurism. Because soon as somebody to show up to look like Beyonce, it's like, I got respect for you. Oh, I'm not gonna call you old. But last time I checked, Beyonce's 40 years old. So why the hell ain't y'all running around saying, sit your old ass down, Beyonce? You know what you're not saying that? You know what the younger girls ain't saying that? Because they're doing featurism as well. Colorists and featurists at the same damn time. And know it. They always they always sit up there attacking women over 40 who got full features. Attack some of these bird-looking women out here. And always trying to tell somebody some brown skin older woman, oh, sit down with your old ass. Why is she old? Because she brown skin. Why don't you tell me Mariah Carey to sit down with her old ass? Last time I checked, she half black. And Mariah Carey is middle aged. Tell Mariah Carey to sit down with her old ass. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. No one's calling Mariah Carey auntie. No, and she's half black. She's not all white. For real. No one is telling Jada Pinkett to go ahead and sit your old ass down. You dried up. No, they all saying, Jada, you still look good for your age, baby. Go ahead. Because her features are leaner. That's why. That's why. That's why. Oh, if you're a black woman and you look like the male population, then I need to tell you to go ahead and be old. If you're over 40 and you're a black woman and you got thick lips like your daddy's thick lips, I'm going to call you old, sit your ass down, you're being disrespectful. A 40-year-old woman is still allowed to show cleavage. Halle Berry is not showing her whole butt. She is not showing her whole breast. She is allowed to show cleavage, and she is allowed to show some skin here and there. That woman has a good soul, and people will not leave that woman alone. That is so sad. This woman is out here trying to help middle-aged women with menopause. It's like soon as she told everybody she going through menopause, now these 35-year-old woman want to attack her. Oh, now we know. Now we know, Halle Berry, that you don't have no eggs. So I'm going to tell you to go be fucking old. It sounds like age, ovary, vagina discrimination on top of it. We can't fat shame, but everybody can age shame, right? Right, black folks? Can't nobody say you're fat. Younger 35-year-old women who are sitting up there fat as hell. Can't nobody say you fat, but you can call a random older woman old. Right? And then if you get beat up, you'll say she just didn't want to be old. Well, but you just don't want to be fat when you are. Okay, Okay? If we're going to go with it, the truth is the truth. If I'm considered old over 40 and you're fat, then I should be able to call you fat if you can call me old. If my hair makes, say, you say your hair, your 4C hair make you look old, I should be able to say your weave make you look ridiculous. Your weave make you look like it's like you're in a costume. I should be able to say that shit. We can't call weave heads out, but you can call my age number out though, right? You can call my age number out. This shit is toxic as hell. Toxic as hell. And it's like soon as women show up on YouTube and okay, for example, soon as I put my hair in 2-strand twists with slick gel in it, all of a sudden, oh, you look young and good for your age, Miss V. But let me show up with my 4C hair out, evenly trimmed, nice round 4C hair, moisturized, and it's whose fucking old ass auntie is this? And it's always the young women saying that. So you got self fucking hate with genetics. That's what it is. That's what it is. Nobody said that old women want to look young. That's not the fucking issue. That's not the issue. We're not even going to get into that argument. I'm not even going to argue with y'all about that. Okay? A older black woman can't even say leave my ass alone without somebody saying, oh, you want to be young. No, bitch, I want to be left alone, bitch. I want to be left alone. I want to age in peaceful, bitch. That's what I want to do. Every older woman who don't want to discuss their fucking age with you don't necessarily want to be young. They want you to shut the fuck up and stop trying to protect your privileges when you're saying they can't. I can't tell you to shut the fuck up about my age, but you can tell me to shut the fuck up about your motherfucking wig and your clown face, bitch. You don't want to hear shit about it. You don't want to hear shit about that heavy ass eyeliner and lipstick you wearing and changing your fucking hairdo to look like the white man every day. You don't white woman every day. You don't want to hear shit. Well, we don't want to fucking hear you. Okay? We don't want to hear you. Let a bitch out here go ahead and call me auntie. I'm gonna scan her ass up and down. She look fat. She got a weave in her head. If she got some makeup on, I'm saying, thank you, fucking clown. Thank you, fucking clown. Thank you, clown. Okay, thank you for reminding me about my age, like I needed to be reminded of my motherfucking age. Okay, good. Okay, thank you, clown. And she gonna say, I'm not no clown. Well, bitch, I'm not old. We both gonna sit here and fucking lie then. We both gonna sit here and be a fucking liar. Y'all know this is Victoria Unfiltered. And all this, oh, you don't want to be told you're old because you're competing with young girls. It sounds like you competing with me because you want everybody to know she old, y'all. It sounds like you're insecure. It sounds like you're insecure about your young age. It sounds like you think I'm gonna give you a run for your money or some shit. It sounds like you're worried that I'm upstaging you and I'm old. Cause why the fuck you gotta go there though? I don't want to look young or old. I want to be my motherfucking age in peace. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because old and young looking is a matter of perspective. You can look young compared to somebody that looks older than you. But you could be in a room, somebody the same age as you look younger than you and you look fucking old to them. So this is stupid. This is so stupid. I think it's narcissistic to even try to say somebody old or young looking because you're basing it upon your own fucking age looking. That's why you're saying that. Nobody assesses other people's age looking without looking at their fucking self. It's self-serving and it's narcissistic and it's covert narcissism. I'm not worried about how old and young somebody look. I'm worried about what money they got to give me. What the fuck do they owe me? That's all I care a fuck about. Like white folks only care about what the fuck you owe them. Like serious. And keeping their power. They don't give a fuck if you look young. When they hired you, they didn't give a fuck if you look young or old. All they cared about was you coming serving their power. That's all they fucking cared. And this is what we need to care about. When I see you, are you serving my power? Are you serving 4C here? Are you serving brown skin? Then bitch, you ain't got time. You ain't got time. I ain't got time for you. You don't deserve my time. Woo, child. And then they say that's why there's a literacy problem in the black community. Because all they fucking care about is how young and old somebody look. I can always tell somebody's face ain't in a book enough when they too busy worried about how old and young somebody is of the same gender. Bitch, when's the last time you had your face in a fucking book? Because reading keeps your mind on shit, away from petty shit. That's what reading do. Learning and education keeps your mind on petty ass shit. This is why college kids, they don't even waste their time. If you ever notice when you're around college kids, you don't pick up too much toxic energy. You don't pick up judgmental energy because their mind is on their motherfucking finals. Their mind is on their $60,000 degree paper. That's what their mind is on. Shit, I got more respect from college kids at karaoke than I got from white college kids. I got more respect from them, more kindness, more welcomeness, more compliments than I've ever gotten from a black woman under 45. Now that shit is ridiculous to even have to say this shit. Like what? I was 30. I was how old I was. I was 40 years old and I had white women saying you're gorgeous and all this other stuff at karaoke. While the black women under 40 was like, ugh. It's like, what? You know that other races ain't fucking serving your genetics. So why the fuck are you sitting up there hating on it? You making yourself more of a target. You making us both a fucking target to the next level target. That's what you doing. Because the outsiders around us, they're seeing if we're serving. If we're saying, oh, you look young, you look good. They watching, they listening to see if we doing that. And when you ain't doing that, when you project a little dirty smirk, the white woman at the register say, thank you for serving me. By default, you served me, bitch. By default, by technicality, you served my white butt at this register. When I saw you smirked, when you gave a dirty look at that older black woman who don't even know you, you served that white woman in that restaurant. Energetically, you did. Now, how you like that? How you like that? How you like that truth? Victoria, that's why I changed the channel to Victoria Unfiltered. So I can put the cold hard truth in everybody's fucking face. And anybody that can't take it, then they should have never even been on my channel. They should have never been on my channel. But everybody else, if you can take this hardcore truth, then you know what we're dealing with out in society as people of color. So you gotta stay away from the faux shit. Because calling other black women old looking, they ain't old looking compared to some of these white women. So you're comparing them to your ass. That's what you're doing. You're competing with another black woman. That's what the fuck you doing. You're age competing. You're aging competing with her. And you think you got the pictures to back it up that you look young and she look old. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, if she was in a room full of a whole bunch of white people, she'd probably be the one looking younger than everybody. And nobody will give a fuck if you look younger than her and she look younger than you, because only people will not care about is if both of y'all serving their ass, period. If you go in a room full of white people, and I'm not hating on them because they got it right. They got it fucking right. They say, when both of you come in here, are y'all serving us? We don't give a fuck if y'all serving each other. Just are y'all serving us? You'll never win. You'll never win an age competition with each other because it all still trickle down to hate on black on black hate. It still trickles down to that in the eyes of outsiders. Cause they like, damn, y'all want to hate so bad that y'all gonna use age. Cause if you directly hate with featurism outward it, people gonna say that you a coon. People gonna say you got self-hate. So you want to dance around that and be covert and say you look old when you know part of the reason is featurism. You know, and you know it. And you know it. A lot of black women are trying to hide that they're featurists. They're trying to hide it. That they're a colorist and that they're a featurist. And how they're doing, they're trying to do it very covert. They say, no, I'm just saying you look old to me. Okay. Okay. But how many fucking white women are you saying look fucking old? Bet you don't. You keep your mind clear around them. You don't whisper shit about them. You don't. And some of them look older than the black person who you're calling old. Yeah, you don't look shocked. You don't be like, damn, you look really old, white woman. You don't say that shit. You don't even walk by saying that in your mind. You scared that the white woman can read your fucking mind. I'm talking to the younger black women. Y'all hang out with these old, washed up looking white women who are 20, looking like they're going on 40. And y'all say, oh, you look so good, girl. Your hair look good. Makeup is flawless, babe. You got it going on. But then turn to a black woman who looks younger than her and say, she auntie. She look old. I already know. Anyone that's calling another black person looking old, let me tell you something. Not one black person out here look older than their age unless they've been on crack. I don't give a fuck who it is. Unless they was a crackhead or they were around or 100 years of slave time. They was a slave during Abraham Lincoln time. Every black person walking this earth don't look their age. Not one of them do. Whether it's 2-3 years younger, they don't fucking look their age. Okay? And that's it. They don't have to look as young as you say they should look, but they damn sure look younger. They damn sure look younger. Melanin absorbs the sun and reverses aging. Period. Unless they was a crackhead, unless they was living real homeless out in these streets, unless they was an alky and an addict, every fucking black person, they could be sitting up there in the dullest, dustiest clothes with their 4C here and that fucking comb, and that fucking face will still look younger. Just accept it, young woman. Accept it. Just accept it. And accept that you're a young man. Not every young man wants a young woman. Stop trying to get younger men to try to find something old looking about that woman by you saying she old around them. Some of them don't give a fuck. They still want an older woman. So putting our aging signs on blast is not stopping young men from wanting us. They still gonna suck who they want to fuck. Period. Y'all. And sitting back in these live videos and seeing how all the young guys are complimenting the older women and then getting triggered and saying, shut up, auntie, you old. You fucking mad that older woman got more men coming for her than your ass. You think your eggs and your age is enough. Not everybody wants kids. Not everybody wants pregnancy scares. Not everybody wants to have to wonder if the birth control worked. Not every fucking man wants to deal with that. Like, for real. Some men don't want no kids at all. They're like, I'm cool with a young looking older woman. And if that's what they want, that's what they want. All this attack from younger women or older women started as soon as the men started saying they don't want kids. Oh, okay. Now the older women got more of a chance to get the young man. Now that none of them want kids, so a high percentage don't want kids and they protect their energy. So now, now we got competition. Now the older women are more competition. Well, hey, go to the younger men and go to the men and say, come back to my fucking eggs then. But it's not our fault that the men are rebelling against having kids. That you having eggs ain't enough to keep a fucking man now. This ain't the 1950s. You having eggs ain't enough to get any old man out here. Yeah. Woo, child. And I even see some men, some older men getting triggered. They doing the same shit. Some of them doing the same shit. Oh, you're an older woman. Why the fuck are you still getting attention out here? Why? Why? Because they mad at they big sisters and they mom and shit and projected on us. Or why? Why? You need to go ahead and die and be alone. So, you know what? Good. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, older black man. Kick fucking rocks. Kick fucking rocks. Because guess what? The white man will take any fucking thing that you think ain't worthy because he know that my ass is worthy. He see these genetics. He see this melanin, baby. He know. He's trying to preserve longevity. He wants longevity in his genes and his kids. And he wants to see that melanin shining in the fucking moonlight. So you can go ahead and kick us to the curve all you want, but you best believe I can get me a white dude. And he got more power than you. He's running fucking America. Plus, he probably got there's a high risk that he got better credit than you too. So you can kick fucking rocks too with the rest of these young girls. Period. Because I still get white men rushing to open doors for me and want to hold long-winded conversations with me out in these streets. I still get white men nodding their heads when they see me. I get white men who actually go in and half bows when they fucking see me. So I don't give a fuck. Okay. I was at karaoke the other day, and there was somebody I knew there who had a broken leg. And this nice looking white guy walked by. He might have been in his 30s or early 40s. He was real nice looking and lean. And he literally looked at me and he literally bowed his head. And they said, the dude there said, wow. I said, that happens to me a lot. One time I was in the line last year. And I was like, I can't remember. I was like, my memory is slipping or whatever. And the white guy was like, remember what you can. You got this. You gonna be all right. And the white girl at the counter, she seemed triggered. Because the white guy, he was in his construction uniform and he was real fit and he was like in his 30s. She seemed triggered that he like came in and swooped in. Yeah, because I still look younger than a lot of the white women that he see, and that's just it. Period. And I'm gonna keep looking 5 years younger. I'm gonna keep looking it. Unless I get on crack. Unless I do hard drugs, I'm going to keep looking it. Yo. Period. I can go on any of these dating apps and plenty of white men, East Indian men or whatever be like, hi, baby, how you doing? You want to go on a date with me, buy you dinner, whatever. I might get messages from black men that might be like, go ahead and hold it down long. That's because you chasing some shit. You chasing some shit you think that ties you to the white woman's power. White man's power. Go right ahead. Because I can bypass all that and just get the fucking white man if I want. Well, you have to get the white man's power through the white woman. I can just get his fucking power by marrying his ass. Or just getting with a white man. So really, I ain't trying to be smart. Really, not everybody that's hating on older black women, you looking ridiculous. You looking ridiculous. There's not one black woman out here that have to be single. All of them look a couple years younger. And there's plenty of other race groups that will fuck the hell out of that 40-year-old woman. Okay? Period. Y'all. Period. We still, it doesn't matter how old you say I look, I still can get laid. I still can get laid. Maybe, what if I don't want a relationship? What if I don't want to settle down again? What if I don't want a whole nother family again? Maybe I just want to get laid. Okay, I can get laid. Period. I can get laid like every young woman can get laid. Y'all. Y'all. I want somebody to say I'm old. I want some younger woman to say, you old, Miss B. I'm like, so what? I still can get fucked and sucked up in here. I'm fine enough. I look young enough to still get fucked. Okay? So all right. Okay? I don't have to be sex starved. Yeah. I don't got grandkids coming through here. I don't have no babies to take care of. None, not even grandkids. So I'm good. Yeah. My daughter got a man to take care of her, and she got a good job too. So technically, I'm in here child free. Technically, I'm child free. If we want to talk about child free, the young women say, sit down, old ass woman, and go ahead. Because I'm child free, bitch. I'm child free. My daughter got a man that takes care of her. She takes care of herself. She don't need my money. She made sure that her husband makes more than we ever made. So I'm child free. If you financially free, you child free. And that's the bottom line. Your kids is grown and you ain't paying their bills, you're still child free. And I'm not in full blown menopause. And even if I was, I'm still gonna be out here free if I want to be free. But I'm not in full blown menopause, so I can still lay up in here and make a baby if I want. So you could dismiss me with calling me old over some damn eggs. Y'all. Y'all. And even if you try to call me old because you know my age and you see gray in my hair, my body damn sure don't look old. I can take macaroon. I can take macaroon like I've been taking, like the Africans take it. Why do some African women look a lot younger? Because they over there eating their macaroon. That's wild. That's why I got me some macaroon. Every black woman over 40, go ahead and stock you up on some macaroon. Get you the highest dose. Okay, the highest damn dose. And take some macaroon and train. And I'm telling you, within 6 months, you'll notice that your thighs, butt is tight, breast is plump and tight, everything. And then the younger women gonna come for you even more. Because they like, how dare you? Oh God, you're still old. I'm only my number though, bitch. I don't look like I got dried up old eggs. Y'all, this is true. Shit. Hell up out of here. You running on genetics. You're running on your youth. I'm in the gym training. You'll skip gym time. Shit, I'll go to the gym every time the man want me to go to the gym. If he say go to the gym today, I'm going to go to the gym. Okay? I'm going to go to the gym. Us women over 40, we love to work out. We love it. You running on your just growth hormones. So the moment you fuck up your diet, you're gonna be sitting around fat because you don't think you need the gym. Your mindset is like, I don't need the gym. I don't need to work out. Because that's the mind, because you're still glamorizing that you have youth with an age number. And then when it get triggered, when us women over 40 want to dress sexy. Well, we put the time in the gym, bitch. You put the time in. We put the time in the gym. We're going to dress as sexy as we want to be. Straight up. Straight the hell up. Straight the hell up. I've been taking my arginine and my macaroon in here. Arginine and macaroon. My waistline is going down slowly. So by fall, I'm gonna be one snatch dance looking woman. These breasts are getting real big and plump. Everything's plumping up real nice. So don't think you're gonna stop any show. Okay? Period. Period. Young black women, a lot of them think that they just being 25 is enough. No, you acting triggered by us older women because you see some of us is looking real snatched. Well, we take it back a route. You're not. You're not. We're taking arginine and creatine. You're not. Y'all. Y'all. Shit. I got literally a gym in here. I got my own weights, 100-pound weights in this room. Every type of vitamin and you can imagine it here. I would rather do that than just dance on TikTok and use my 25-year age as if that's going to stay the same. The older you get, the less your body can fast build human growth hormone. So instead of worrying about us aging, you need to worry about how ripped can you get before you hit 50, 25-year-old woman. You need to worry about that. Stop worrying about if we're getting the men that you want. You need to worry about putting a muscle on right now. If I knew what I know now, I would have spent I was raising a kid, okay, but I was power walking a lot, which is why I was ripped. But if I had known what I know now, I would have went to the gym almost 4 or 5 days a week when I was 28 years old, so that I would have been extra ripped by 35. That way, when I hit that 50-year-old mark, I got plenty of muscle, like a whole lot of muscle. And this is real talk. Young women are worried about the wrong shit. Worry about that the clock is still taking you genetically down, chemically down. And that you need a game plan now, not later. The African women have game plans for their aging. They learn it when they're in their 20s. That's why when they hit 50, they still look like they're 35. And they're still built like a brick house. Worry about the wrong stuff. My daughter don't be worried about that stuff. My daughter said she stay alone and she don't want no friends. She said my daughter is literally in her 20s and she says her generation is too toxic. That's why she don't have no friends. She just go with her boyfriend and stick with family. She said her generation has just got too much toxicity to it and narcissists and acting entitled and they too petty for her. It's ridiculous. Look at all these young people who don't want to work. Don't want to work at all. Don't want to work at all. My daughter say that they stay quitting at her job, and yet her job is not toxic. They just don't want to work. What do they got to work for? They can just sit at home and do stuff online and get money. They can just go ahead and get them a sugar daddy online. They actually got sugar daddy dating apps. They could just go on these dating apps and have these men buy their meals for a month or pay for their 5-star dinners for the day. Ridiculous. They don't even want to have the part-time job. The younger generation think looks is enough. They really do. They're up on these platforms like looks is enough. And those be the same people that their spouses leave them and say they was toxic. I don't give a damn about their looks. See, maybe back in the day, looks was enough, okay, for somebody to choose you. But nowadays, people doing some heavy mental screening of people. So sitting up there saying, well, I got looks and you don't, I can get me a man, but I bet you I can keep one longer than you. I bet you I can keep a man longer than a 25-year-old woman. Because thinking you don't got to bring nothing else to the table. Don't know how to cook or nothing. I don't got to bring nothing to the table. I'm fine. Everybody like me on TikTok. It's so funny because the younger women put so much energy into these apps and getting likes. Yet when I was young, we was putting energy into taking care of ourselves and learning how to do home care, cooking, learning how to take care of a home, learning what it meant to be a wife. That's what we was learning. That's where we was putting our energy at. These men nowadays, they don't give a damn. A lot of them are starting. They can't getting out of that. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, we don't care how much you shake it online. That's how these men are now. They're protesting against women who think their looks is enough. Their age number is enough. Y'all. I have spoken to younger women, and when I ask them what they don't do nothing. They just raise the kids. That's it. They don't start no. They're half of them, and it's in the black community. I try to get the young black women to start YouTube. So I ain't starting no YouTube, but I'll go on TikTok though. They don't want to get on YouTube and teach. They don't want to. They don't want to master nothing and teach it. They don't want to master art and teach it. They want to go ahead and just compete with the looks department for a man. That's it. Oh, I know. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of this. Like, let me. I feel like that white woman on YouTube. She said, "Let me age in peace." Okay. She said she's tired of seeing all these videos telling people they got to do this and preserve their youth and stay younger. She said she feel like she's being harassed through these apps and through TikTok, all because she's starting to age, and she's sick and tired of feeling like she owed people an apology for aging. Like, why do I owe people an apology for aging? I have to say, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm looking older. Do my aging disturbs your peace? Are you are you having a hard time meditating or getting sleep because I'm sitting around you and my aging is showing? I'm sorry. Yeah. Like people in the black community, people act like somebody's age is causing them some money or something. Sit down, shut up, you old, die low. It's like, damn, my age, because of my age, I owe you child support. I feel like what Chris Rock said. People coming at you like you owe them child support or some shit. Like, I'm some old dried up woman cheated with my man and took my husband. Why don't you ask him why? Why don't you ask him why he did it? So it would have been better if he cheated with a younger woman, with a woman young as you. That would have been better. Nah, it wouldn't have been better. Y'all, this stuff is crazy. It would have been better. He insulted me. I'm outraged. He slept with an older woman behind my back. Uh, okay. How you know that her maybe her body was better than yours, even at your age? I mean, look at Angela Bassett. How many young girls got body like Angela Bassett? I want to see them. I want to see them post pictures on my YouTube showing that they body can give Angela Bassett's body a run for her money. I highly doubt it. Okay, I highly doubt it. That woman's been training on that body since she played Tina Turner. The point that I'm making, the point that I'm making, okay, is just worry about what you got going on and let everybody else be fat, old, foolish in peace. And if they get tired of being old and old looking and fat and all that in peace, then I'm sure they'll say, help me. But what get me is if you want to go ahead and do ageism with me, I better not see one sign of aging on you. I better not see it. Or else, to me, you're a narcissist. If you look even slightly old, if I see a saggy face, if I see any cracks or smile lines, if I see your receding hairline on your head, if I see some wrinkly fingers or you're real veiny on your hands or your neck is veiny, I'm literally going to consider you a narcissist. You better be effing flawless. And it also gets me when there's dudes that want to call older black women old and dried up and bitter, yet these dudes are literally fat, like Pillsbury Doughboy looking dudes. Like, they got fat faces and double chins, or they're not ripped. They're not ripped. And it's like, dude, you're not ripped. You can't talk about my age and you're not ripped. Like, why aren't you ripped and you're a dude and you're already 45, 50? What was you doing with your life? You didn't have a labor job in your 30s? What was you doing? Like, what was you doing? Like, how are you 300 something pound man in your 40s running around telling older women they need to go die alone? Like, what? And you're just a pencil built dude. You literally you have no abs at all. You don't even have one ab at the top with the sunken in stomach like The Rock. You don't even have that. And you want to talk about my age. This stuff is crazy. I prefer guys that like to go to the gym because I like to go to the gym. I prefer guys who like long distance hiking, traveling by foot. So you can call me old. You can say that I'm old because I'm in my 40s or 50s or whatever age I tell you I am. You can say I am old. You are old. But if you don't do that shit, to me, you're old. Okay? If you don't like to travel and go hiking and backpacking, and you don't even like to work out and lift weights several days a week, you don't like to do no body training, you be going weeks without working out, you just sitting there ordering Uber Eats and stuff, you're old to me. I don't give a damn about your age number. You're doing old people stuff. Sitting around, ordering food, watching TV. You're in nursing home energy. So you're old. Y'all. Okay, I'm a head out, y'all. Bye, everybody. This was funny. This was funny as hell. I might go ahead and do a part 2. I just think that people that want to focus on somebody's age versus their age, because that's the only time when people do that. They are thinking about their age versus yours, and when people do that, that person is insecure. Like, I feel like that person is like trying hard to get someone to look at their profile pic or somebody to see that they're younger. It's like saying, I'm younger than her. Look, everybody. Okay, bye, everybody. I'll see y'all later. If y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. Bye.